It's day 24, the last of the 2024 Radio Free Skaro Fluid Links Advent Calendar. This one comes from DD Divine on Threads. You can throw Nshuti's Doctor in with 2 past doctors for a holiday special. Which doctors are they, and what's the plot? Would you include companions? Multi-doctor story, 3-doctor story. Gatwa's one of them. 2 past doctors, and have a plot for a Christmas special.
Both tenant doctors.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
No, I know which ones I'm doing.
Oh, okay. I want to hear about Christmas later, but what one do you got?
Okay. I'm going to have Pertwee, and I'm going to have Jodie Whittaker, because Pertwee is just as fashionable as, but differently so, as Ncuti, and Jodie is an avowed fashion disaster. So, and it all takes place in Paris. Or some fashion capital, let's say New York, Paris, whatever.
During Fashion Week, maybe?
During Fashion Week. There's some sort of big mystery they've got to solve.
The Met Gala.
And they have to do so many, Met Gala, and they have to have so many different costumes. And because it's the Met Gala and the theme is stupid monsters or something, all the monsters show up, as many as you can cram in, and everybody thinks it's a celebrity, and some of them are the celebrities. You got to guess who the celebrities are.
Sweet. So is that like The Voice, or not The Voice, Masked Singer kind of thing?
Well, it's the Met Gala. It's just a bunch of pretentious rich people dressing up.
No,
like
I know,
silly
but
idiots,
as people are we going to have like famous people as the monsters?
Well, that's the thing. People are dressing up for the event, so it could be them, or people could be dressed as Cybermen, or it could be an actual Cyberman. You don't know.
That's true. Oh,
so you
I
could
like
try
that.
to kill a Cyberman, and you destroyed, I don't know, a seal
Cruise.
or somebody.
And we would have, because we're going to make this, and we'd have Ncuti, Jodie Whittaker, and in the role of the 3rd Doctor, we have Sean Pertwee making his
Absolutely,
return.
yes.
As John Pertwee. Even though Sean Pertwee is actually, I think, older now than John Pertwee was when he was in Doctor Who. I could be wrong about that, but it's probably close. Yeah. But he still looks the same. Sean Pertwee is, that'd be great.
And if you can have present day companions, I would like to have Jo Grant at her current age, because, I mean, we've all seen her at cons. She is a fashion icon.
She would be at the Met Gala 100%. Actually, that's where they'd run into her. They said, oh my God, you're at the Met Gala. And then we'd have that wonderful, and then but Doctor Who would know that she'd be there, being the 3rd Doctor, and then they'd meet. And that would be a really touching
have a fabulous
moment.
dress on.
Yeah, and that'd be a really touching moment. And so I think they should do that. Well, that's perfect. Wow.
So, Tom, John Pertwee was born in 1919.
Yep.
And debuted in 1970.
Yep, so it's 51.
So he was 50
when they started
50
shooting.
at the 50th.
51. I think he turned July in July, and I think they started shooting in September of 69. But yeah, so 51 to 55, basically.
Yeah. And right now, Sean Pertwee is 60.
Oh my God, Sean Pertwee is 60 years old. Wow.
Yeah. June 4th, 1964.
How about that? I think this is go on. Tell me about your thing. I would try to think which episode of Doctor Who.
Chris, you come up with yours.
Yeah.
Well, both tenant doctors.
Yeah, I like
both tenant doctors. That way, he gets 2 paychecks.
Oh, that's all he needs is David Tennant getting he basically
He's
eats
got
up all
43 children.
He eats up all acting roles right now. They go, oh, we're gonna cast him as 2, but I do like that idea. Basically, 10th Doctor and 14th Doctor. How do you do that? Because do you de-age him as the 10th Doctor?
No, it's just acting, because they do act different. So you have one acting, and then that's perfect for playing off the other Doctor you don't like very much. The 14th would definitely not like the 10th.
That's true. Actually,
I think they could do some de-aging in post.
Yeah, like a little bit. Like maybe you wouldn't have the hair, the stubble would be gone. That's for sure. He wouldn't be stubbly as the 10th Doctor. I think that's how you differentiate it. He'd have to shoot all of his scenes with no stuff, freshly shaven 10th Doctor, and then wait a couple days for him to grow a bit of a beard.
And the slightly different outfits as well would differentiate them.
Yeah.
If you wanted fashion victims, though, Warren, would the 13th and 6th Doctors not be a better choice?
Well, we can't go too far. The 6th Doctor would get kicked out immediately at the Met Gala. The 13th Doctor, she's a little more trendily bad clothes. And she owns it. I mean, I guess the 6th Doctor really owns it, but he would be a jerk about it, and she just kind of brush it off and keep doing her thing.
Yeah, and Gatwa, I feel like he's even said John Pertwee's the boss when it comes to fashion and stuff like that. So that's a match made in heaven, I think. And because we actually gave a casting suggestion in Sean Pertwee doing it, Warren, you've created a legitimate Doctor Who episode in waiting right there too. So now you've raised the bar, but Chris, you have too, because we could totally get 2 tenants in there. with Gatwa? Would they unregenerate? Would they actually like merge back together at the end of it? And then that becomes the 16th.
No.
That'd be like this weird like Tuvix of a new doctor.
We do not need a Tuvix or B, another Tenant Doctor. We've had more than enough.
We have a third Tenant Doctor
A
regenerates
fourth.
from
There's
Gatwa.
also Handy. Don't forget Handy.
Oh, it's true. There's so many David Tennants running around. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, Handy's not quite a doctor because he's human, but we could still include him because it says Gatwa plus 2 other doctors, but he's not really a doctor, so we could have all 3 tenants.
You could have 3 tenants in there. That's true. What happens in this story then, Chris? This double tenant episode.
I know.
know.
Well, there's got to be some sort of mistaken identity buffoonery.
I agree. I like this.
Maybe either the 10th or the 14th Doctor, maybe one of them goes rogue, and the other one has to
probably the 10th.
go in their place and pretend to be them.
Time Lord Victorious period.
Yeah.
Because he's gone a little nuts in that bit there. So.
That's true. Or maybe he's like he has to try to like reconcile with Queen Elizabeth I, and then but oh wait, I haven't met you yet, but the 14th Doctor certainly has, and so and then the shenanigans happen. Or now that I'm thinking about this, what if the 10th Doctor and the 14th Doctor, because they're geniuses, have been kidnapped by a giant space slug named Mestor, and Mestor has a habit of kidnapping twins for his own nefarious purposes, and we basically remake the twin dilemma, except instead of 2 twins who can't act, we have 2 David Tennants as the 10th and 14th Doctors in Doctor Who: The Twin Dilemma.
Let's do it.
Very terrible. Oh, wow. I don't really have any ideas to top your 2, apart from turning one of them into the twin dilemma. But I think that we should be the next showrunners of Doctor Who, just based on our ideas of Christmas episodes alone.
Congratulations, we just created a new Christmas horror film.
We sure did. And it's called Christmas 2025, featuring the twin dilemma and Doctor Who at the Met Gala, with all sorts of Doctors Who and shenanigans. It's a lot of fun. Well, thanks again, everyone, for playing along with Fluid Links and listening to us over the course of the holiday season in 2024. Hope you enjoy the Doctor Who Christmas special on the 25th, and you can listen to our review of it after here on Radio Free Skaro. So happy holidays to you.